Why is that doing that? How's it going, everybody? I'm at the sewing machine today because I've been neglecting getting stuff done. And gardening is going to be really soon. So I was just looking. Oh, shut up, you old bag. So I was just looking. Okay, there we are. I was just restarting my phone and I saw something about seed snails. Has anybody heard of seed snails? I'm going to be looking this up, and I'm wishing now I had started my celery that way, but we'll see. We'll see. I found some more fabric, some light colored fabric, because I need more of a variety of light colored fabric. I got lots of the dark. But let's just see what I can get out of this piece here. Wow, that's a really long piece. I would really like that. Okay, let's just cut this. Well, you guys are watching me. Die. There we go. Here we go. I know you're not, people say, don't tear fabric because it messes up the tension of the fibers and all that stuff. I cut the part off, folks. I like this because it's nice and long. And will go well in with the earth tones. Uh-oh, am I missing chat? Hi! Hey, Audrey! Yeah, einkorn wheat. I had that once. If I could do my own wheat. But you know what, folks? I'm slowing down as I get older, I'm slowing down more. And I kind of need to do that. But, hey, beautiful Kathy, Sue Hagen, Linda Bopp, Ronita, Audrey Abbott, Linda Betty Boo. Okay. So I'm just going to cut a few more of these before I start sewing because I want to add some different fabrics in here as our things get bigger. I still have to work on Mikey's quilt. I may do that this afternoon off camera, but I have a bit to do today. I have to make hamburger gravy over mashed potatoes with green beans is what Father wants for supper. And I have some vacuuming to do, and I'm washing my bedding. I've got to keep my ear on the washing machine because bedding is the one thing that screws my washing machine up. I'm going to be, one of these days, I'm going to get another one, just a second-hand old central spindle. I hate not being able to go to bed and put a load in the wash, you know what I mean? And not have to worry about it. So, there we go. All right, time to get sewing. Absolutely, Audrey. Well, there you go. Good for you. I mean, that's awesome. So thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. But I have channels to run, and I'm slow at it these days because I'm slowing down. So here we've got some different shades of light colors. And I'm just going to throw them in here with this, and I'm going to grab one of these and see how we do here. Can you guys see okay, or would you rather be back here? Hang on. Let me just... Whoa! Things are falling all over the place. There we go. Let's move this back some so it's not in your way as much. There we go. Well, I do too. I try, the thing is learning as long as you're learning, you're never getting too old. We always got to keep our brains fresh. You know what I mean? So, let's do this. Go. Needs to get right up at the corner here. Do you roast your bones in the oven before you make bone broth? Depends on how busy I am, but usually yes. Usually yes. It gives a deeper flavor to the broth. I haven't made broth in a while. I've been using fartin broth. Oh no. Look what I just did. I'm too busy. Did this backwards. All right. This is the way it goes. I had it right, but it would have confused the next one. So I like just keeping it the way Alicia J laid out. That's the simplest way to keep it organized. Right? I got a load of laundry and I got to keep my ear on the washing machine and on the pump. Even though it's a new pressure pump and a new switch, there's no guarantee that it's not a low well problem. You know what I mean? So now, we have to go, is that long enough? Nope, maybe. We have to go through life now. Being really careful with our water. And I have some plans. I threw that, I'll put that in there. I have barrels. I want to make 2 rain barrels. I've got one out front, but I was forever having to put chlorine in it because of mosquitoes, right? But here's my idea. I'm going to, oh, don't fall on the floor. Flip up. There we go. What I'd like to do is, we don't have any eaves troughing across the back of the house. So I want Howie to get one piece of eaves troughing across the back of the addition and just slightly tilt it down towards the corner of the house. Then I'm going to get 2 rain barrels. I'm not going to buy rain barrels. That's ridiculous. If the rain barrels I have, they don't have a lip on them. So what I will do is I will put little screws, about 6 screws all around the edge of my barrel that has no lip. And then I'm going to take flexible screening. I'm going to sew an elastic around it, and I'm going to cover my barrels with screening. And that way, when they get filled, I can just flip the screen off, or I can even get Howie to put a spout in the bottom, but he's got a lot of stuff to do. He's got a lot of stuff to do when it comes to putting my garden beds in and stuff. So, you know, it's what I want to do, but we all know a lot of things I want to do don't get done because, you know, other things have to happen. Cars got to be fixed. Races got to be prepared for. you know, and Howie works 2 jobs too. So, I mean, who knows if they'll get done or not. Thank you, Joanne. Joan Leach, hi. You're dehydrating apples today? Well, my apple trees are getting eaten by deer, and I think we're going to just cut them down because apples are not something I have a problem getting, right? And I have I have 3 apricot trees and 1 pear tree, and we don't really eat the pears either because they never taste right to me. You know? Okay. That's why I like the strips really long when you get to the bigger blocks. Ooh, come on. Hey, Creation. Hey, Judy. Hey, Mary Jo. Freaky Geek. Judy Kent. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Only 2 more of these. Then I have to iron these. Come here, you. Alrighty. I heard that, you know what, Freaky Geek? I heard that on the radio once. A woman came on and said, you know, why do they place deer crossing signs right on the highway? Like, you think they'd pick a better place to let the deer cross? And I thought, you know, that's somebody who's lived in the city their entire lives and knows nothing about the natural order of things. Like, seriously. Okay. Go. I am on live chat. Unless you weren't talking to me. Okay. And I have 1 more I gotta do. Alrighty. Let's just grab something small here. Well, not necessarily small, but some of these are crooked, so I had to cut them off. But this will do 1. This will do 1 block. So crooked end. Here we go. Just like so. Alrighty. Shut that light off because it gets that really hot. this off. We'll cut this off. Okay. They will take the cast off. Well, your wrist or whatever, your arm or shoulder or whatever it is, Lena, is gonna be stiff, you know? Mini strokes. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Mary Jo. Hi, Frida. Hey, Sue Bender. Oh. All right. Oh. All right. Now, the next one. Okay, so if we do it like this. Okay, so we have 1, 2. So we have another set of whites going, but we got to do our darks next. Okay. 2 darks. Absolutely praying for your mom, Mary Jo. Okay, so how am I going to do these next? This is the side. So it's going to go like this. So it's going to be dark and then dark. Okay. Am I doing it right, Alicia? Okay. Nope. It's that way. There we go. Well, folks, spring is just around the corner, a couple of days away, and Mother Nature has been doing her thing, raining, snowing, sleeting. We will see. We will see. I know this is boring, folks. But it's nice that you keep me company while I do this. I do appreciate it. I'm slowly collecting fabrics of the same type, some prints, some solids, some darks, for such a block quilt. Awesome! There goes my pump again. I'm going to have to go check my wash it when I'm finished ironing these. I just want to make sure that it's not running over and over and over, you know. Oops. Okay. Yeah, Mother Nature needs a Prozac for sure, but I wouldn't give Prozac to anything. I know 2 people. When I first was having emotional issues and mood swings and stuff, when I went to the doctor, they wanted to put me on Prozac, and I said no. Because I knew 2 family members who tried to kill themselves on Prozac. And I said, given the fact that they were family members of mine, I don't want to trust it. So I, thank God, nipped that one in the bud right away. But they put me on a sister product now that I've been on for 32 years. And in reality, we now know that I'm bipolar. I am not severely depressed. I am bipolar. And I have been managing on depression meds, mind you, a fairly high dose, but I've been managing on depression meds for years. Years and years, ever since Briar was under a year old. He's 33 now, so. Go. It helps to iron them, to keep them flat so you can, when you're sewing, you can lay things out flat. It's one of those little things that can make a big difference in how you work. Hey, Sue! Hey, Michelle! Oh. God, I hate being stressed out over how much time my washing machine takes because I can hear my pump running. I'll be right back, folks. I'll be right back. Oh, I gotta check how much time is left on my washer. It's been running for an hour, and I stopped it to check, and when I started it again, it started for over an hour again. So it's been washing for an hour. So what I'm going to do is I've just shut the machine off. It's draining, and then I'm just going to run it through a rinse and spin cycle because I don't trust this stuff. Terry Betty! Hey, how's it going? No, I can't do that. I have to watch it because when I'm doing bedding, Freaky, when I'm doing bedding, it doesn't always sit level. And it can cause a lot of problems with water consumption. And this one was put on wrong. Now, once I have these ironed, I'm actually going to mix them up a bit. Because I get, certain fabrics the same. And I want to break them up. These ones have kind of been ironed just with their own weight on each other. All right, I have to go and set it to rinse and spin. Hey, Terry Betty! Oh! There, it's on rinse and spin. I hate this washing machine. Oh. Hey, Sybil, how's it going, sweetie? Okay. All right. Alrighty. I need some more potting soil. I know what I'll start. I will try and do a snail, a seedling snail with my cabbage. Yeah, honey? Well, take it. Oh, what's going on, honey, with your back? Please take it easy, Linda, okay? You overdo it. You really do. How's the puppies today? Oh, I said that and Gracie's head lifted up. Oh, Sybil. Drink lots of clear fluids. Like flat ginger ale, lots and lots of room temperature water, not cold, room temperature water. Okay, now, I don't hear anything going on with my washing machine. Ugh. All right, now, these are ironed. I don't want them all. Yeah, that's what our dogs do, eh? Okay, so, what the heck? All right, so here we go. Before we go further, this is our pile. And, okay, so we have, I'm going to break this up into 3 different piles. You. See, I'm really weird about how colors fall. And it's one of the reasons why I think some people think my quilts are so beautiful is because I'm really fussy about the colors I use. Like, I'm not thrilled with that one. I'm really not. But it will do for now. Right? Let's turn this over. Let's start doing some of these like this. Flip it over and do another one. And another one. And another one. And flip it over. Do it like this. I'm mixing up the lights so that I don't have too many of the same one in the same place. That make sense? Go. My cousin Mary Jane has had more back surgeries than God's got ideas. I kid you not. She's still bedridden, still bad. Her kidneys are down to 13%. I don't know how that woman is alive. Honest to God, I don't. Talked to my cousin Linda yesterday. Told her I wanted her to come up for a week or so in the summertime and spend with me. Kind of like when Angie was here. Okay, these are almost all the same, so boom, 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 boom. See what I mean about these? Now I've got 3 piles, and I just do this, and then they're all mixed up. Oh, freaky. Together, 2 long rods and 8 huge screws. 13 years. Jesus. We're going to start calling you Betty the Linda Bionic. Okay, now we're starting on our darks, and we're going to go up this side. So I want these to be like this and like this, so they can come right over like this. Right, now we got to get our darks organized. There's some darks organized. Oh, I found my red ears. Oh my goodness, they've been so gone. I should have had a thing down for that, but that. Let's see. Lots of this nice dark green. Let's do and do. Let's mix them all up nice. Do and let's do a couple of these. All right, there's our darks marked out. I'm going to need more. I know I'm going to need more. So, you. Do I have anything different in here? Yes, I do. Okay. All righty. Our darks are now laid out. I usually miss the live chats because I'm picking up my daughter from school. Well, you know, our chats are all over the place, aren't they? Okay, now. Okay, let's do this. Drop that on there. Let's start with the small side. Now I can hear the pump running again. Filling up the thing for one last rinse and spin. Because it was going to go for another hour. And I don't understand this stupid washing machine. But as soon as I got a few $100s tucked away, I am going to buy a second-hand washer that has a center spindle. This is the way they go. Yes. My neighbor texted me. Said, hope you don't mind if I shoved a couple of garbage things in your garbage, because today was garbage day. A couple of things in your garbage can. She said, mine's frozen shut. Roll out a strip of bubble wrap and then putting soil on top. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it with my cabbage. I just got to get some soil. Which will be this week. I know it drives people nuts when I throw stuff on the floor, but I always sweep up afterwards. See how very narrow? See how very narrow my cut space is? That's why I no longer use the ruler when I'm cutting these. So it goes like this. Like this. Now I actually don't, okay, the next one has got a bunch of these leafy ones. So let's do this. I don't like the automatic lock lids on them nowadays. Can't control the wall. Exactly. Exactly. Everyone says, why is your washing machine so close to your toilet? I said, because that's the size of my bathroom. And if I put it on the other side, I wouldn't be able to open my dryer. So, you know. Apparently people let children do laundry, so lids for safety. Well, just good luck. I know when I was staying at my cousin Dee Dee's, Briar and Paige put the Paige's baby sister in the dryer. So, I mean, you know, gotta watch the kids, right? And this one is a brown one, but that's okay. Now, if you're doing this and you feel uncomfortable with free sewing the way I do it, then please go ahead and pin your blocks to your strips. It'll save you frustration in the end, okay? I've just been at this for a very long time, and I've gotten quite good at freehanding it. What's happening on the interstate? Okay. Now this one has a bigger gap. You can actually see it. So I'm going to cut the center part out of that gap. Even a tiny bit can throw you off. That little bit could throw me off. So okay. There we go. Now, what do I got here? Let's do some solid green. So yeah, I want to do rain barrels this year for my garden so that I don't have to use the hose, because I honestly don't know if there's some I honestly don't know the reason why our well is acting like it's low all the time. This is why as your blocks get bigger, you want to use your shorter strips in the beginning because they take up, because your blocks are smaller. But as your blocks get bigger, you need longer strips if you want to continue to sew straight through like I'm doing. Now, is this going to fit? I don't think that's going to fit. Woo! Just. Alrighty, I'm going to go check my washing machine. Oh! Oh. Okay. All seems to be doing well. For the moment. One of my older brothers accidentally washed a $2 bill. The ink ran and faded, and the bank would not accept it. You know what? My mother washed my brother's clothes once when he was working, and there was $100 in $20 bills in one of his pockets. And my mom hung them on the line with clothes pegs after they were washed. She said it made her feel rich. If the colors ran in the wash, then that would mean it was an artificial bill, wouldn't it? Hunkies, hunkies, peace and spice. I'm gonna see my honey tonight. Tweedly, tweedly, tweedly-dee. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Now, most of these are greens, but there's a lot of browns in there, so let's do this one. Hey, MB, how's it going? What? No clue. He was just not happy. Call out for all 3 fire departments. What's going on, Lena? Now, I just heard a clunk. There, my pump stopped. Good. Which means it's about to spin. Here we go. Alrighty. See, this is why you want the longer pieces near the end. Do I have any black bits here? Nope. Okay, that's that then. Okay. Browns and blacks and okay, so let's pick a green. Let's do you. No, let's do. Yeah, let's do you. Oops, don't do that. Shoot. Shoot. Get in here. Oh, the sun is shining today. I need to laugh. And when the sun is out, I've got something I can laugh about. I feel good in a special way. I'm in love and it's a sunny day. Good day, sunshine. Do, 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 do. Good day, sunshine. And then we lie beneath the shady tree. I love him and he's loving me. He feels good. He knows he's looking fine. I'm so proud to know that he is mine. Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine. Hey, cat lady, how's it going? Are you new here? Yeah, it's chilly, but you know what, folks? Winter's back has been broken. March is the month. March is the month that spring and winter fight for dominance. But we all know that winter's back gets broken and we head into another year. And it's going to be a much better year than last year for the garden. How do I know? Because I decree it so. I think if enough people put energy into anything, you know, like if enough people put energy into knowing that the weather's going to be beautiful, we're going to get lots of rain, lots of sun, and good gardening weather. If everybody believes that all at once, it'll happen. Okay. Good day, sunshine. Okay. Good day, sunshine. Oh, well, thank you, MB. All right, the rest of these, well, I guess we're going to do mushrooms. There goes my water pumping again. I thought it was supposed to rinse and spin. I'm telling you, this friggin' washing machine doesn't do as it says it's going to do, and it doesn't do as it's told. Ugh. If I run my well dry trying to do a short load of wash, I'm going to be so pissed. I don't understand. It filled it up again. Oh, God, maybe it's not level. I don't want extra rinse. This is nuts. I shut the machine down because it was washing too long. And I switch it to rinse and spin. It's one thing. It takes 25 minutes, rinse and spin. Well, you know what it's doing? It's filling it up again. It hasn't even spun. It's filled it up, washed it, drained it, and now it's filling it up again. And people wonder why my fucking well is going dry. Sorry for the F-bomb, folks. It's just very frustrating. It really is. And if I stop the washing machine and lift the lid just to let it rest for a little bit, it'll think something's wrong and it'll drain. It's stupid. And then I gotta wring it out again, or rinse it again. All this so I can sleep in clean sheets. If I don't wash my sheets every 2 weeks, I just feel icky. And Gracie bled all over my quilt with her when I cut her, when she jerked her foot and her nail got cut too low. So I'm washing my blanket as well. So I got to be really careful watching, the spin cycle and stuff. Maybe it's draining because I don't hear the pump. And God help us, we cannot afford to get a new well drilled. Well, I'm going to tell you folks, especially if you pay for your water or you're on a well, do not get a Whirlpool Cabrio high efficiency washing machine. High efficiency my ass. That's all I got to say. Okay. I think it was draining. Oh, good, Candy. Oh, God, Dad, grab 2 of them there, why don't you? I don't hear it spinning, folks. I've had this washing machine since... I haven't even had this washing machine 10 years. I'll be right back. I got to go see why it's not making any noise at all now when it should be spinning. Oh. You're fucking kidding me. It's doing it again. What the fuck is going on? You know what I think, folks? I think that every time I open the lid, every time I stop the machine and open the lid, I think it starts it over on the cycle I just had it on. So I just shut it off and it's draining. I want another washing machine. It just drained. It hasn't spun. And that's my bedding. I don't even know what time it is. Okay. Let's get a move on here. Because I have dishes I have to do as well. And I'm so friggin' paranoid. And I've never seen Howie paranoid enough that he's taking big water bottles to the spring in Wakefield to fill them. So we have drinking water so that we don't have to fill up the jugs. You know what I mean? It's enough to piss off the good human man, I'm telling you. I don't know what to do now. I wish I could just, like, at least with an old top loading machine, you could get stuff in, you could stop it, you could put it on spin, and it would spin. These, they don't do as they're friggin' told. And I've had enough. I really have. Okay. Oh, yeah. Are you kidding? I had a washing machine that I bought in 1991. And that thing lasted, let me see now. That thing lasted 12 years anyway. And that's with a screwdriver pounded into the top of the spindle to hold the spindle together. Had to spin it with the lid open, but at least you could, you know. Okay. Maybe I can sell mine. I don't know. Okay. What have we got left? I think I grabbed just as many as I'm probably going to need another one. Well, folks, I have dishes to do, and I'm going to go on the internet on Marketplace, and I'm going to look for a washing machine because this is just hard on my nerves. All right. Thank you for hanging out with us. And maybe tomorrow we'll be at the quilt frame. If I get the energy to move my laptop and move all that stuff, right? Okay. I love you guys. Take care. God bless. And patrons, we'll see you this afternoon. Mwah!